Imagine this. You start a side hustle just to make a little extra money, maybe selling handmade candles, offering freelance design services, or running an online store. At first, it's fun, manageable, and low risk, but then something incredible happens. People love what you're doing. Your little project starts growing. Customers keep coming back. Orders multiply. And suddenly, what was once a hobby becomes a full-fledged business opportunity. But here's the catch. Most side hustles never make it past the small project stage. They stay side hustles forever. So what separates the entrepreneurs who take a small idea and turn it into a scalable, thriving business from the ones who get stuck spinning their wheels? Today, we're diving deep into exactly what smart entrepreneurs are doing to transform their side hustles into businesses that not only survive but thrive, scaling up in ways most people never imagine. Understanding the side hustle mindset. Every successful side hustle begins with a mindset. At first, the focus isn't on massive growth, it's on testing ideas, solving problems, and learning the ropes. Entrepreneurs start by experimenting. They test products, gauge interest, and figure out what works and what doesn't. But smart entrepreneurs don't stay in the trial and error phase forever. They recognize the signals that their side hustle has potential. Increasing demand, repeat customers, and growing social engagement are all indicators that their idea can scale. The first key step is this: treat your side hustle like a business, even when it's small. Track expenses, monitor sales, and define your target audience. This isn't just about making money, it's about building a foundation that can support future growth. Finding the right niche. One of the biggest mistakes side hustlers make is trying to appeal to everyone. A scalable business doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you identify a specific problem and become the go-to solution. Smart entrepreneurs focus on niches that have both demand and growth potential. They ask questions like, who is my ideal customer? What problem am I solving for them? Are there enough people who need this solution to sustain a business? Narrowing your focus doesn't limit your opportunities, it amplifies them. When you specialize, you position yourself as an expert, and that authority attracts loyal customers, and loyal customers are the backbone of any scalable business. Building a brand that stands out. A side hustle might start with a simple logo and a social media account, but scaling requires a strong brand. Smart entrepreneurs know this. They invest time in creating a brand identity that resonates with their audience. Branding isn't just aesthetics. It's about the story, values, and experience you deliver to customers. People don't just buy products, they buy the story behind them. A well-crafted brand creates emotional connections, builds trust, and sets the stage for long-term growth. Even small side hustles can start building their brand from day one. Consistent messaging, professional visuals, and a clear value proposition make a huge difference when you're ready to scale. Automating and streamlining operations. One of the biggest barriers to growth is time. Many side hustlers are juggling a full-time job, personal life, and their business. Without smart systems in place, it's impossible to handle scaling demands. This is where automation comes in. Smart entrepreneurs identify repetitive tasks and find ways to automate or delegate them. Email marketing, order processing, social media posting, and customer service can all be streamlined. Investing in the right tools early can save hundreds of hours later. Automation doesn't just free up time, it creates consistency, reduces errors, and allows entrepreneurs to focus on high-impact tasks like product development and strategy, creating multiple revenue streams. Scalable businesses don't rely on one source of income. Smart entrepreneurs think beyond their initial product or service. They explore complementary offerings that can increase revenue without adding proportional work. For example, an online fitness coach might sell workout programs, offer one-on-one coaching, and launch subscription-based meal plans. A handmade jewelry seller could expand into workshops, wholesale deals, or digital guides on jewelry making. By diversifying revenue streams, entrepreneurs reduce risk and create multiple avenues for growth, ensuring the business can scale sustainably. Leveraging digital marketing and online presence. In today's world, a business without an online presence is invisible. Smart entrepreneurs leverage digital marketing to reach audiences far beyond their immediate circle. Social media, email campaigns, and content marketing aren't just buzzwords, they're tools to scale awareness, attract customers, and build authority. Entrepreneurs focus on creating high-value content, engaging with their audience, and optimizing for visibility. Paid advertising also plays a role. Many side hustlers hesitate to spend money on ads, but targeted campaigns can provide measurable returns and help accelerate growth faster than relying solely on organic reach. The key is strategy. Test small, measure results, and reinvest in what works. This approach allows side hustles to grow predictably, not haphazardly. Outsourcing and building a team. Scaling a business doesn't mean doing everything yourself, it means knowing what to delegate. Smart entrepreneurs recognize when tasks are no longer efficient to handle personally. Outsourcing can include freelance designers, virtual assistants, copywriters, or fulfillment services. As the business grows, building a small, capable team becomes essential. Delegation allows entrepreneurs to focus on vision, strategy, and growth. It also ensures that operations continue smoothly without burning out. The founder. Side hustles that fail to scale often collapse under the weight of trying to do everything alone. Tracking metrics and making data-driven decisions. A scalable business is measurable. Smart entrepreneurs track key performance indicators that show where the business is succeeding and where it's falling short. Metrics might include customer acquisition costs, revenue per customer, conversion rates, repeat purchase rates. By analyzing these numbers, entrepreneurs make informed decisions about marketing, product development, and operational improvements. Guesswork is replaced with actionable insights, which is essential for sustainable scaling. Investing in personal growth and skills. Side hustlers who scale aren't just growing their business, they're growing themselves. Successful entrepreneurs constantly learn new skills, adapt to market trends, and stay ahead of competition. Whether it's improving negotiation skills, learning social media strategy, understanding finance, or mastering leadership, personal growth directly impacts business growth. Smart entrepreneurs invest in education, mentorship, and networking to sharpen their abilities and gain new perspectives. Embracing risk without losing control. Scaling requires taking calculated risks. Smart entrepreneurs understand this. They know that playing it safe keeps a side hustle small, while strategic risk-taking creates exponential opportunities. This might mean investing in new equipment or inventory, launching an expanded product line, running paid marketing campaigns, hiring their first employee. The difference is planning. They don't leap blindly, they assess potential outcomes, plan for contingencies, and make moves that maximize growth while minimizing unnecessary exposure. Creating systems for consistent quality. As side hustles scale, maintaining quality becomes challenging. Smart entrepreneurs implement systems to ensure every product or service meets high standards. This includes standard operating procedures, SOPs, quality checks, customer feedback loops, and ongoing process improvements. Scaling without maintaining quality leads to dissatisfied customers, bad reviews, and stagnation. Systems protect the brand and ensure that growth is sustainable. Building community and customer loyalty. A scalable business isn't just about transactions, it's about relationships. Smart entrepreneurs focus on creating a loyal community around their brand. Engaging with customers, asking for feedback, rewarding loyalty, and creating experiences that resonate emotionally fosters strong connections. Communities not only increase repeat business, but also generate word-of-mouth referrals, one of the most powerful growth engines for any business. Adapting to market changes. Markets evolve. What works today may not work tomorrow. Smart entrepreneurs are agile, they monitor trends, listen to their customers, and adapt accordingly. Flexibility allows side hustles to pivot when needed, seize emerging opportunities, and avoid stagnation. Businesses that scale successfully aren't rigid, they're responsive, innovative, and proactive in addressing change. Vision for the future. Finally, smart entrepreneurs scale with a vision. They don't just see the next sale, they see the bigger picture. They plan for where the business can go in 3, 5, or 10 years. This long-term thinking influences decisions about branding, partnerships, product development, and team building. A side hustle with a clear vision has direction and purpose, which guides growth strategically rather than leaving it to chance. Turning a side hustle into a scalable business isn't about luck, it's about strategy, discipline, and foresight. Smart entrepreneurs combine vision with execution. They focus on niches, build strong brands, streamline operations, embrace digital tools, and create loyal communities. They track metrics, take calculated risks, invest in themselves, and stay agile. Most importantly, they treat their side hustle as more than just a hobby. They treat it as a business capable of growth, impact, and long-term success. For anyone running a side hustle today, the message is clear. Don't settle for small. Take the steps that smart entrepreneurs take. Plan, execute, adapt, and scale. Your side hustle could be the foundation of something far bigger than you ever imagined. The path from side hustle to scalable business is challenging, but the rewards are transformative. You're not just creating extra income, you're building a brand, impacting lives, and creating opportunities. Remember, every successful business started small. What sets the winners apart is vision, strategy, and relentless execution. If you're ready to take your side hustle seriously, the tools, mindset, and strategies are already within reach. The question is simple. Will your side hustle stay small, or will you scale it into something extraordinary? The choice and the future of your business depends on what you do next.